From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. The Cubs attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Brock Stewart gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the sixth inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Here's George Springer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here it comes. Here's a big swing now by Springer, but he was a little early that time as it finds the seats foul. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Row? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit the 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
The next Cub up, Bryce Harper, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Bare-handed for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
2 out, nobody on. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Taijuan Walker starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
And this is low, ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Michael Conforto is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First delivery to him on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Trout, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Walker removed to first, and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base paths. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Walker comes set. First pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. We are still scoreless. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Here's Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Trevor.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Buster Posey now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Down low, 3-0. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. That one's in there, 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And a full count now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. And that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Posey leads off first with 1 away. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. (0-1). Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Harper on the run. And that's the second out of the inning. So here's the Mets pitcher, Brock Stewart. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the third inning in this one. So in now for Chicago, Mitch Haniger, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Marte is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting in, catcher, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Third inning, no score to this point. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Taijuan Walker. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Caratini, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder, number 4.
Now at the plate, George Springer. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up.
1-0.
Took a big swing and miss on a ball up and away from him for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Bryce Harper would be next. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte.
First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Harper. 1 down. So with 1 away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
A windup and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And now Bryce Harper. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Fouled away. Now a move over to first. Runners back. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. One and one the count to the Cubs first baseman.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Harper, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. to second for one. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. Breaking ball in for a strike. Goldschmidt, a native of the state of Delaware. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
On the move is Springer. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Buster Posey now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Walker peers in. 0-1 on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here it comes on 1-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Here's the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 2-1 home. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 0-2 home. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Now the pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant's got to get rid of it. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And he'll pull into second with one away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box, Brock Stewart, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Here's Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around.
Three and 0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Stewart stands at third with one gone in the inning. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first two pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Walker removed to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 on its way. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Mets pick up a run on the RBI triple. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's 1-0 Mets. And now the Cubs pitcher, Taijuan Walker. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
No strikes.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Popped him up. Seager has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked on the ground down the line. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Struck him out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Next up for New York, Buster Posey. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Two out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Walker steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the run is Henniger, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start the 7th, and pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
On its way is pitch number 75. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Here's the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Three and 1. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get fouled. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
2-2.
Full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Bryant on at first, nobody out. Count remains full. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marte is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Arodys Vizcaíno enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Javier Baez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
1-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a swipe at the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
1 out and a runner on second base. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. Line to the right side. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
At the plate, Trevor Story, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now a throw over to first, and they get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch, and the runner's coming home, and they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down and out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for route number 2. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting, catcher, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. strike over the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2. Here it comes. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
1-2.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Albert Almora come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Baez on third, Henniger on second, Caratini on at first with 2 down. Hit on the ground to third. There is Seager on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Kyle Hendricks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kyle Hendricks.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager. No hits to this
Leading up
point.
for the Mets, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
2-0's the count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Jeff McNeil is on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now back, second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jeff McNeil, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. Another look to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Rosario makes a move from first. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-2 pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Story scoops it up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Jorge Salinas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Jorge Salinas.
A ball and no strikes. Salinas makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ground ball left side. Bryant is up with it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Seth Lugo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
67, Lugo.
Here's George Springer, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. He's running. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
And that'll get through into right, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line.
Haniger in pursuit.
And he makes the catch in the corner. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
First baseman, number 44, Paul.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Changeup called strike one. The Cubbies are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by one. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by one going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Popped him up. Rizzo is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 2-1 New York. Felipe Vasquez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
73.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, it's been pretty good. 5 for 12. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Got him.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. A sold-out crowd of 41,800 get to their feet now in Flushing. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he holds on, and the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good win today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Seth Lugo earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Felipe Vasquez hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.